Hey, hi everyone. This week, as we're getting toward the end of the semester, we start looking at policy. Now remember, the difference between policy and law is a law is basically to create what as to what must be done, where policy is how that law will be applied. Okay, so laws are what must be done, policy is how we're going to get things done. And there's four types, and if you go to page 397 in the book, it looks at majoritarian politics, okay, or policy, excuse me, entrepreneurial policy, interest group policy, and client policy. So those are the four types. So what I ask you in this week's discussion is to basically define those, explain what each type is, and give an example of each in action. Okay, so those are the four types of policy that Washington applies. So in other words, they're trying to decide who gets what, because when we make laws and we apply policy, there's always winners and losers. Again, there's money to be doled out. There's certain things and projects that certain groups are going to get. So who gets them? And how does Congress go about determining who gets them? And that's what these four types of policy making processes are. So go ahead and look at those on page 397. Then I ask you to tell me, what are the political pros and cons, the political pros and cons of environmental policy and social welfare policy. And if you go to page 397, that starts talking about social welfare policy. You can read through that. So politically, again, who are the winners and the losers? What are the benefits and what are the disadvantages of politics getting involved in social welfare policy? And then for environmental policy, if you go to page 410 in the book, you can start looking at that there. Okay, so this week you're going to tell me, explain to me how, what are the types of policies that our politicians make, okay, with examples of that. Then look at two particular types of policies, social welfare policy, environmental policy, and then look at it politically. What are the benefits? What are the disadvantages of doing business that way or creating policy in that way? All right? Okay, well, I look forward to reading your posts this week. If you have any questions, never hesitate to contact me. All right, bye now.